Hey everyone, I received some feedback since restarting these weekly emails, and it was suggested by several of you that these be recorded in video format in addition to being available in writing. And so here you go. Now, as always, you can also find this post at binghamhealthcare.org/Team Bingham. Last week we discussed the mother test and that ultimately we seek to provide the level of care that we would expect for our own mothers. This week we'll continue with that line of thinking with what it is that we're actually promising patients in the implied agreement we have with them when they choose us for care. But before we get into that, let's first pause to give you the chance to reflect on your departmental goals. You can pause this video for a moment and take the time that you need to provide those updates. Now take just a moment to share brief success stories of meaningful encounters that you have had with patients or guests. Go ahead and pause this video and take the time that you need to have that discussion. As always, we encourage you to look for meaningful encounters every day. Now, these are the little things that you could be doing to improve the experience of the people you encounter every day, patients, guests, and coworkers. Now with that, we'll dive right into this week's topic of Bingham's brand promise. A brand proposition is the differentiator that a company promises to customers, clients, patients, whatever we want to call them, for choosing to purchase their services. The brand proposition goes beyond the product or service being purchased. It is the thing that makes our services different or better than the other guys. It is the reason customers, clients, or patients seek us out. So what is Bingham Healthcare's brand proposition? Or, in other words, what is the thing that makes our healthcare services stand out above other healthcare providers? Go ahead and take a moment to consider your answers and pause the video if needed. Now let's watch this 60-second commercial that portrays the true experience of a real guest here at Bingham who wrote to us a few years back.
Last fall, Maya's aging mother was in a fight for her life. An ongoing illness had landed her in the ICU at Bingham Memorial, and it would be a few more days until she could get Mom back home.
I walked downstairs to get a cup of coffee and gather my thoughts. As I headed back to the room, I was stopped at least 3 times by hospital employees, asking if there was anything they could do to make my time there more comfortable. As I approached my mom's room, there by her bedside was one of her nurses, Dana Rollins, holding Mom's hand as she slept and updating her charts with the other. I just wanted to make sure she didn't feel alone, she said, as she slid past me. It meant so much to know that even when I wasn't with her, someone was at Mom's side letting her know she was loved. There's just no way to measure that level of compassion.
We invite you to discover why Bingham is the #1 choice for healthcare in Eastern Idaho. Bingham Healthcare, more than just a hospital.
What is the thing that made this patient and her daughter's experience different than experiences they may have had with other healthcare providers? After watching this video, what would you say is the thing that makes Bingham Healthcare services stand out above other healthcare providers? And is your answer different now than before watching the video? Let me propose that the thing that makes Bingham Healthcare different is personalized, compassionate service. Our focus on high quality and high compassion must go hand in hand, but it is compassion that is the unexpected ingredient in healthcare today. Quality is expected, even demanded. It's why it's called the standard of care. Now, we can certainly seek to exceed the standard of care, and we do. But what is not expected, and is often lost in larger healthcare systems, is personalized, compassionate service. What you may have noted in the video is that care was provided not only by Dana Rollins, the patient's nurse, and she's a superstar, by the way, but also by others in the organization, such as Irma DeLuna in housekeeping, Barbara Brown in the emergency department, and Monica Willie in nutritional services. You know, she was mentioned in the comment card that we received, was not shown in the video. Each of them even though they work in different areas of the organization, played a part in this patient experience. Likewise, you play a role in the experiences of our patients every day. Now, next week, we'll explore the connection that you have in the overall delivery of our system's brand promise. Bingham's brand promise is this: a commitment to high-quality care delivered with personalized, compassionate service. Every patient, every time. Now, I'd love to hear from you. If you'd take just a moment to share your thoughts by using the link that was provided in the all-employee email, then you'll be entered to win a JBL Bluetooth speaker. Thank you, and have a great week.